Hey everybody, Varun here from Language Academy. Guys, welcome back to another video. This video, we are going to look at the 5 most important tasks in the PTE test. I'll be telling you about each and every task which I've shortlisted as the most important one, that what you have to do, what are the things you need to take care of, and what are the common mistakes. First of all, the very first task of your test, PT Read Aloud, is one of the most important question type in PT. Why? Because along with speaking, this is going to give you a lot of points in reading actually. Now, in speaking, three things or three parameters are very crucial: fluency, pronunciation, and content. In read aloud, for your fluency, do not try to rush. You have to go at a moderate pace, you have to go in a very calm manner. You have to take a slight pause at comma, at full stop, at connectors. You do not have to rush. You can go at this pace. Once you have picked up a general topic for your paper, you need to come up with the thesis. Your thesis is the main and focal point of your paper, and that is the point which you need to take on your common topic. So you have to be very easy. You have to make sure you keep yourself comfortable. Don't go too fast, too slow. Take natural pauses at commas and full stops at end of a sentence, end of a phrase as well. For your pronunciation, focus on clarity, keep your accent natural, and make sure you don't just focus on the first part of the word, focus on the last part of the word equally as well. For example, if you have to say gradually, don't just say gradually. So, what happens whenever we speak fast, we just speak the first part of the word, not the last part. So, it should come out clearly, gradually, persistent. So every part of the word, especially the last part of the word, should be clear. And for your content, if you're using the normal strategy, means you're reading the full, make sure you pronounce and speak each and every word clearly. If you're using one line strategy, you have to make sure you speak at least 8 words, maximum 12 words, but clarity is the key. If you don't speak clearly, you're not really going to get the scores. There was a time when students used to speak fast and make a lot of mistakes, still they used to get 90. That's not the case anymore. To get full points, you have to make sure you speak clearly. I'll repeat again: to get full points in read aloud, moderate pace, take natural pauses. If you don't take pauses, you'll not be able to speak clearly. And then after that, you have to make sure you focus on your clarity, make sure your pronunciation is on point. Don't change your accent, don't copy any accent, keep it natural. And for your content, pronounce and speak all the words, whatever you're speaking, clearly. If you're not really sure what one line strategy is, I'll attach the link in the description box. That video will make it very clear for you what are the things you need to do if you're following one line strategy. Next question type, which is very important, is repeat sentence. Second question of the test, and extremely important because along with speaking, this is going to give you a lot of points in listening. In this, you'll get an audio with a sentence. Sentence will be 8 to 12 words long, and normally can be up to around 16 words as well. As soon as the sentence finishes, you have to repeat the same sentence as you have heard it. Now, you'll get around 10 to 12 repeat sentences, out of which around 8 will be easy, means around 8 to 10 words. Remaining 4 will be difficult. What I want you to do is, I want you to focus on the easy ones and get as high accuracy as possible in the easy ones. And with the difficult ones, you have to make sure you repeat 60 to 70% content, but clearly and confidently. The three parameters over here: first is fluency, second is pronunciation, and third is content. Whenever I take the test, I always struggle a bit with content. And you don't really need to worry about it, because even despite the fact that I struggle with content, I have managed to secure 90 on 90 in all the modules 12 times. What I do in the test is something I'm going to tell you now. For fluency, as much as you remember, speak clearly and do not stop. Even if you don't know the content, as much you remember, speak in a flow. For pronunciation, as much as of the sentence you are repeating, you need to speak clearly. If you are speaking a word half-heartedly, means you're unsure, you're still speaking it, that is going to impact your pronunciation. Speak the wrong thing, but speak confidently. And last, content. Trust me, even to get 90 or 90, you don't really need 100% of the content. I've been teaching PT for last 6 years, and I can tell you this for sure. 100% content is not required. This is not your memory test. All you need to do is to repeat 70 to 80% content, that too clearly and confidently, and you will be fine. What you have to do in repeat sentence: understand the meaning of the sentence, take notes or take initials if you wish to, otherwise understand the sentence as much as you remember, speak clearly and confidently. If you have not got the content, just add a filler by yourself, like, and I'm very happy. So what you do, let's say the sentence is, we'll be traveling to Bombay tomorrow in a bus of three. you're not really sure what the sentence is, you only remember a few words, we will be, don't do it this way. We will be traveling Monday, Bombay tomorrow. Just speak it this way. We will be traveling in a bus and I'm very happy. Even though we haven't got 100% content, we have got around 40%, I guess. We are getting 1.5 on content, but full points in fluency and pronunciation. Try to maximize the content in case you don't have. As much as you remember, speak clearly and confidently. Do not stop and you'll be fine. And you don't need 100% content, anywhere around 70-80% is fine. Third question type, which is extremely important, are your reading blanks and reading writing blanks. A lot of students focus a lot of on grammar rules, right? I have seen students who have crammed 100 grammar rules. See, you have to solve one passage in 2.5 minutes. You won't be able to apply grammar rules in each and every blank. The most important thing in reading blanks and reading writing blanks is you understand the context properly. If you understand the passage properly, doesn't matter if you have a strong hold with the grammar rules or not, you'll be able to solve it. First step, understand the meaning and the context of the passage, whether the passage is positive, negative, what is the flow of the passage. Then, when you are confused or when you look for options, use grammar or grammar rules to eliminate the options. And third, if you're still confused, you have to select which sounds better, which is the right collocation, and which goes with the passage. So first of all, understand the context. Second, use grammar rules if applicable. Third, eliminate the options based on the one which is related to the passage. For example, you're confused between two words, right? And one is relevant or is used in the context of the passage, other has the same meaning but is not used in that particular context. So you have to select the one which used in that context. Also, let's say there are four blanks, you're not sure about the first one, not sure about the second one. Don't fill first, second, third, fourth. Fill the ones which you are sure first and then come back to the other ones. This is what I want you to take care of. Reading blanks, reading, writing blanks, understand the context, solve based on the context. Use the grammar rules and then collocations to solve. Reading blanks is something which will require a lot of practice, and I want you to practice around 20, if not 20, at least 15 every day. And whatever you practice, you need to understand it as well. It's not that you just have to practice. You have to practice and you have to understand the reasoning behind it as well. All right. Fourth task, which is important, is your listening, summarize, spoken text. Extremely important, and this is going to give you a lot of points in listening and writing both. For this, you have to make sure you write the summary between 60-65 words, a maximum of 70 words, but not less than 50 words. Try to write at least 60 words. Follow the template which is on your screen or one which I've shared in the videos as well. Now, while the lecture is going on, you have got 10 minutes for one question inclusive of the audio. So while the lecture is going on, try to take as many keywords or notes. Once the audio stops, which will be around 60 seconds long, you still have 9 minutes left. In the next 5 to 6 minutes, type in your answer, add the keywords. Last 3 minutes, proofread. You have to address the marking criteria. Ensure your answer has got around 8 to 10 keywords. If you have less keywords, don't stress. Even if you have 6 keywords, you can get 90. Just repeat the same keywords. Then make sure your answer is between 50 to 70 words. Make sure there are no spelling mistakes. Let's say you have got 15 keywords. The 7 keywords you're not sure about the spellings. Do not write a single word you're not sure about the spellings. Let's say out of 15, you only know 8 words. You're confident with the spellings for 8 words. Repeat those words. But do not write, even if it's the main topic, do not write it. You can write some other word as the main topic, but do not write any word you're not sure. Then use simple sentences, do not complicate grammar, and for vocabulary, use academic and formal words. If you use a template, that will do the job for you. And make sure you proofread properly. Spelling mistake, I'm telling you again and again, be very careful and either use UK English or US English. You cannot mix both, right? This is also one of the common mistakes. Do not use UK and US both. Either use UK or US. Do not mix both of those in one question. Also, make sure you capitalize proper nouns such as name of a person, place, organization, book title, religion, nationality, any particular event, name of languages as well. That is it for your summarized spoken text. And now the last question type which I have written, which is the king of the test, right from dictation, the last question of the test. You'll get 3 to 4 of these and make sure you manage your time properly in listening because this is the last question and I don't want you to struggle over here. All right, in this you'll get an audio with a sentence, normally around 10 to 12 words long, can be shorter, can be longer as well. This is extremely important because this is going to give you a lot of points in listening and in writing as well. Now, what I want you to be careful about over here, first of all, make sure you always start your sentence with a capital alphabet and then this full stop. If there's any proper noun in the middle, name of a person, place, any organization, any book, any religion, any nationality, weekdays, months, any particular event, name of subjects which are name of languages, like I'm studying English, I'm studying French will be capitalized, but I'm studying science as will not be capitalized. So name of subject is not capitalized, but name of subjects which are name of languages are capitalized. So be careful and take a note. You capitalize these ones, and then you have to use a trick. You have to add extra words. Remember, you get 1 point for each correct word, and you do not lose any points. There's no negative marking for incorrect words. So 1 point for each correct word, zero for incorrect word. Now let's say the sentence is I am going to London. You are not really sure whether it was I or it was he. You write I capital, and if you're writing replacement or alternative word for the first word, you have to write capital word as the replacement for the first word, right? So you write I and he, H capital E. Am, you're not really sure if it was am or is. You write am is. You're not really sure I'm going. You're not really sure whether going spellings are G-O-I-N-G or G-O-E-N-G. You write both. You're not really sure to or for. You can write both. You're not really sure London L will be capitalized or not. You can write both. I'm not really asking you to write an extra word for every word, but I'm trying to tell you, if you're confused with spellings, you're confused about singular or plural, and you're confused with the capitalization of words or spellings, add extra words. I have added 10 to 12 extra words in all my dictations just to check if there's any negative marking, and I got a perfect 90. So you do not lose any points for adding extra words, but that does not really means that you just play around with it and keep on adding extra words. I'll highly recommend you, first of all, write the sentence as accurately as possible, and then wherever you have actual doubt, over there only add extra words, because the more extra words you add, the more time you'll waste. And I don't really want you to spend 4 minutes on the first dictation and then you don't have time for the remaining ones. Maximum 50 seconds to 1 minute on one write from dictation, and make sure you only add extra words where you have any kind of doubt. That is it. What you have to do for write from dictation for these tasks, which I've told you: practice 20 read aloud every day, 25 repeat sentences, 15 reading blanks, 2 summarize spoken text, and 30 write from dictation. For the listening part, whenever you practice, make sure you maintain a spelling list so that any spelling mistake you make, you note it down and you do not repeat the same in the test. So these were few journal tips for the 5 most important question types in the test. I hope the video was helpful. If it was, do like, share, and subscribe. It's midnight over here, so I just tried to, I thought let's give it a go, make a video, shoot a video, and I've tried my best. I hope it helps you out. If it does, do let me know in the comment section. If you ever get your desired scores, that is something I work for, and that is something which will keep me going on. So if you ever get your desired scores, or if the videos are helpful, do let me know. That is something which will motivate me and will help me help more students in the future as well. If you need any help, we have got a campuses in India and Australia and in Nepal as well. These are the locations, these are the contact numbers. We do provide online classes according to different time zones for PT Academic, PT Core as well. A lot of students from Canada are already studying. If you want to be one, you can just visit our website, fill the contact us form, and our team will be with you, and we'll make sure you don't waste your time and money and get your desired scores in the shortest period of time. That's it. Now go on languageacademy.com.au. Over there, you can practice these questions. Plus, you'll get one free full scored mock test, which you can take, where you'll get scorecard, feedback, analysis as well, which will give you a clear idea of what mistakes you're making so that you don't repeat the same in the test and get your desired scores in the very first go. If you want to practice on the phone, you can download LAPT exam app as well. That's it. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you, and really appreciate your support and love. Thank you.